which is an important area to consider, especially for this state park. I know it's also an issue at Sweetwater Lake, the roads there, Garfield and Eagle. So we want to make sure that access to our state parks in a safe way. Obviously, our state parks are very good for economic development in a region. We see that with Fisher's Peak State Park in Trinidad, but there can also be costs for counties associated with them, and obviously I certainly believe that the benefits economically far outweigh the costs, but it is important to look at that and make sure it's done in a fair way, and that we have the necessary resources to protect our outdoor areas, as well as access to them for Coloradans and for tourists. So on the bills, the Senate Bill 59, Representative McLaughlin was joined by Representative Catlin, Senator Baisley, and Senator Roberts. On the non-toxic bullet replacement bill, Representative McLaughlin was joined by Senator Lisa Cutter, whose district is not too far from here. And on 1194, the landfill remediation, Representative McLaughlin was joined by Representative Glazy, Senator Simpson, and Senator Janal. So with that, I will turn it over to Dan Gibbs, the Executive Director of DNR, who will then introduce Representative McLaughlin. I also want to add, we're joined by the Honorary Mayor of Georgetown, Parker. Thank you for joining us, Mayor Parker. And Albert is here. Hi, Albert. And Dan Gibbs.
Thanks, Governor. Yeah. Great. Thanks so much, Governor. Yeah, great to be here. And I'm going to speak on Senate Bill 59 and HB 1036. But first, I really want to thank Zach Taylor, our park manager here. Thank you, Zach. Let's give him a round of applause. This is just a tremendous park here. You see about 350,000 visitors that come here annually. And, you know, throughout our whole state park system, we really depend on robust and dedicated volunteers. And statewide, we see over 4,500 volunteers that contribute over 300,000 volunteer hours that equal, and this is for you to hear, Representative, 145 FTE equivalency throughout the state of Colorado that really help create the state park system that we have. And I just want to single out Keith Vestag and Mike Festa. They're part of our really robust volunteer groups, and there's other volunteer members. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for everything that you do. So with Senate Bill 59, we really appreciate the work of Colorado Counties Incorporated and the DNR working together to really build a strong partnership. Working with local governments is really critical for the success of our state park system. So we really look forward to working with you all. Commissioner Mitchell, thank you for your service and leadership on this. State Representative, State Senator, and County Commissioner Kerr, thank you so much for your leadership as well. And we really look forward to working with you as this moves forward, as how we partner. And then regarding the non-toxic bullet replacement program, sports persons around the state of Colorado really recognize that replacing toxic bullets is important. So creating a pilot project that really has Parks and Wildlife be front and center and helping to facilitate this, and also have them really analyze the ballistics of what this really means, I think is critically important. So we're really happy to partner with these two bills moving forward. So with that, let me introduce you to all Representative McLaughlin, who has just been a really great champion at the state capitol and for the Department of Natural Resources, but for partnering with the governor on a variety of different bills this year. So Representative, you're up next. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for everybody being here today. When we do the signings, I would like people to come up who are particularly involved in that. So a couple of county commissioners here, and of course Colorado counties I couldn't do without. With the bullet bill, we've passed bills before about how dangerous lead is, particularly in schools. So they've been doing a lot at schools to take lead out of water. And kind of came to my attention that our lead bullets are doing the same thing in just a very different way. But when people eat the meat where there was an exploded bullet, they are getting lead into their system, and that is going into, the bald eagles are eating the carrion from that, and they are getting sick and dying. Small game, pets, families are eating this. There's a lot of people who depend on hunting for all their meat, and so we want to make sure that people are safe and not getting the lead, and there's a lot of alternative bullets. So this pilot program, I hope, proves that, and we're going to start with an exchange program to see if people can trade in their bullets. With our state parks, yes, they are very, very important, and we are so blessed to have areas like this. So if you have one of those wonderful passes, you will get into all the parks for free, and still, as you can already. And if you roller skate in here, you can get in for free, and hoverboarding, that's also free. If you are just driving a car without a pass, these parks have the option of charging $2 extra now for a pass, and all that money will go into helping the counties pay for these roads that counties cannot afford to pay for these roads and all the other roads that they have to do. So we want to encourage tourists to come and see these beautiful parks, and also make sure that the roads are fixed so that they come back for more, and let people who live in Colorado enjoy Colorado. With the landfills, I never thought I'd say landfills so many times in 1 year, but I have said landfills a lot this year. And thank you again to the counties for helping us with this. This was a match between the counties and Department of Public Health. The counties had closed their landfills in good faith. New laws came in that said that they needed to be have stronger regulations. The counties, again, could not afford to be doing this, and they spent a lot of money. Meanwhile, the state was fining them for not getting it done, so it seemed like a silly combination of who's going to pay for all this. So now we've worked out a process that there's going to be grants from CDPHE to help us clean the landfills. They will come out and search and see exactly what needs to be done. There's about 10 landfills in Colorado that we are going to clean up and protect our water and our soil, and make sure that everybody is following the laws without, again, hampering the money of counties. So thank you all very much for being here today, and thank you, Governor, for coming here. We're very happy to do all these bills today. Thanks.
Let's do, this is the